Hey everyone, it's Garrick with Eco-Stylist, and today I've got a special video for you. Today we're doing a sneak peek, a behind-the-scenes look at our personal styling service. Today I'm going to show you the entire service, from the sign-up to the style quiz that you take as a client to the results that you would get as a member. I'm going to show you everything so you can see exactly what the service looks like and decide if it's right for you. So quick rundown of this video. First, I'm going to talk about why we started the personal styling service. Then I'm going to talk about what exactly it is. And then finally, I'm going to show you the entire service from start to finish behind the scenes. So first up, why did we start the Eco-Stylist personal styling subscription? Well, I started Eco-Stylist 7 years ago. And the problem I was trying to solve there is that people want to shop for sustainable clothing, but it's really hard to do because of tons of greenwashing, and it's just hard to cut through the noise, right? Like, it's hard to know which brands to trust. And that's why I started Eco-Stylist 7 years ago, was to provide a trusted go-to source to find and support the most sustainable fashion brands on the planet. And if you're new to our channel, the way that we do that is by thoroughly researching brands for ethics and sustainability and only promoting the best brands to you. But after serving over 1 million people with our website, we noticed that people had more problems than just cutting through the noise. So we talked to a bunch of our readers and fans, and the things that we found and the things that we heard is that it's too hard for people to shop sustainable fashion. They would tell us, it's great that you provided us this resource to cut through greenwashing, but I still don't know which brands have my style, which brands have my size, which brands will ship to me, etc. Basically, there was just too many barriers to shopping sustainably. And so after hearing that customers had all these problems for shopping sustainably, 18 months ago, we created the easiest way to shop sustainable fashion. And that's our personal shopping subscription. So now you might be wondering, what is this service? Well, essentially, we wanted to make shopping for sustainable clothing as easy and fun as possible. So we created a subscription service to do that. And basically the way that it works is you sign up, you take a style quiz, and then you get personalized shopping recommendations emailed to you every month, all from certified sustainable brands. Our goal with this service was to solve all of the customer problems and all of the barriers that stop people from shopping sustainable fashion and make that experience as easy as possible. All right, so now that you know a little bit about the service, let's go behind the scenes and show you how it all works. The first step is, of course, to sign up. And to do that, you just go to eco-stylist.com. You're going to click on the personal styling page. And then from there, you're going to go to take your style quiz. So you're going to go into the sign up, and you're going to sign up for the service. Okay, so once you've signed up, the next step is to complete your style quiz so that we can build your style profile. At the end of your sign up process, you're going to receive a link to take the quiz. If you don't want to do it right then, that's okay. You're also going to receive a link to take the quiz in your confirmation email from your sign up. So once you're ready, click that link and it'll take you to this page where you see the quiz. Now, for demonstration purposes, I am going to show you the entire quiz, but I'm going to fill this out super fast just to save your time and run through it. But please, when you're taking it, please do take your time on each question, as all this information really helps us build your style profile. And the more you can share and the better information you can share, the better results we're going to be able to recommend for you when it comes to shopping. Okay, so the first section is all pretty basic stuff. You're just going to put in your name, your email, where you live for weather. This is going to help us make sure we recommend weather appropriate clothing to you, weight, height. All of that is obviously pretty important for sizing. And then men's or women's clothing. Here is the sizes, obviously pretty important. Make sure you select your actual sizes. I'm just going to run through it. And then here is the budget information. Make sure you answer this accurately as well. This is going to help us know, what your budget is, how much you want to spend on each piece, and we'll recommend pieces for you that fit within your budget. And here is the styles part. Here you're going to select all of the styles that you see that you like. This is going to help us to know which styles you like and obviously help inform us for which kind of styles to recommend for you. So I'm just going to select the ones that I like here really quick and go to the next section. All right, this section is also super important. It's going to ask you your favorite colors and patterns and also the things that you don't like. And the reason that's super important is because, if you don't like purple or stripes, but you do love green, obviously this is going to help us to make sure that we recommend those things for you and don't recommend those other things for you. All right, here it's going to ask you what brands you currently wear. This is also super helpful information for you to provide. Don't worry about the sustainability and things like that at this point, because this is all brands you have worn in the past, maybe clothes you currently have, maybe brands that you thrift for, whatever, what have you. All of this will help us recommend similar brands to you. So obviously if you select, if you like Banana Republic and J. Crew, obviously those aren't the most sustainable brands, but if we know that you like those brands and you wear those brands, we can recommend similar options to you, but from more sustainable, better brands. So I'll fill that out accurately, Move on. This part's also super important. This helps us understand what your goals are and what you're hoping to gain from this service. And in this section also, please put in things like specific things you want or specific things you hoped to receive recommendations for, because we actually will read this and we actually will recommend all those things to you. So if you're really hoping to get recommendations for suits or jeans or dresses or skirts, please put that here, and because we will make sure to do that. And that's it. That completes your style quiz. You can see this is quite easy to fill out. It takes about 5 minutes. And once you've done that, you've done your part, and you will then receive your results from us within 1 week of submitting this. And of course, you're going to receive your results via email. So now moving on to the next part, I'm going to show you what those results are going to look like. Okay, so once you've signed up and taken your style quiz, like I mentioned before, you're going to receive your results via email within 1 week. And this is what your results are going to look like. Basically, it's a very short email asking for your feedback and including your results. And when you click the link in your email, that's going to take you straight to your results. All right, so the moment you've all been waiting for, a chance to see the actual results that you're going to receive in your inbox every month. So this is a great sample of the type of results you're going to see in your inbox each month. But one quick note is this is not an actual client's style board that I'm showing you, because we want to anonymize it, right? We obviously take the privacy of our clients very seriously. But this is a special board that I created just for you all, which has 10 real looks we created for real clients, just completely anonymized. Also, because it's 10 looks, it's a mix of men's and women's looks, so you can get a really great look at kind of the variety of things we offer. But this is the exact format and style that you're going to receive in your inbox. This is what you're going to receive. It's going to be just like this, but it's going to be all written for you, obviously. So it might be like Sarah's personal shopping recommendations for July, or Bob's shopping recommendations for May. So it's going to be specifically for you. It's going to have comments and possibly sometimes questions here specifically for you as well. And then we're going to have looks for you, right? And so typically we're going to be recommending 12 to 15 items per month for you. And so that might look like, 4 or 5 outfits, for example, depending on how many pieces are in each outfit. Now, one quick note, we do tend to organize these as outfits, as most people prefer that so they can see how pieces go together. But if you have a preference, and sometimes if it makes sense for you, we sometimes will organize it differently. Like, let's say in your quiz, you noted that you really need some basic t-shirts and some jeans and some sneakers. Well, then one of the months at least, we might have it curated for you as basic t-shirts and jeans, right? 2 categories, and have a bunch of recommendations for you in each category. The next month we might include the sneakers as well as other pieces you're looking for. And so we might organize it that way for you if it makes sense because of your specific goals. But otherwise, we'll tend to organize them as outfits like this. It helps you receive style advice in addition to shopping recommendations. And it also helps you see how the pieces are going to all go together. So here's some looks I'm going to show you real quick here. Here you've got a men's look. Here you've got a women's look. These are just examples. Obviously, a lot of these first ones here are for like warmer weather. And you'll see a variety of different styles. If there's any of these styles that you don't like, don't worry, that's okay, right? As I mentioned, these were curated for specific clients based on their style preferences and what they like. And when you receive your results, it's going to be curated just for you based on your preferences and the kind of styles that you like. To shop any of these pieces, you're just going to click the link. It's going to open it up and you can shop them. Some other cool things to note about this platform is you can mark which items you purchased, and that's super helpful for us because that's like receiving direct feedback, right? Knowing which items you bought, which items you love, helps us continue to make your results better and better each month. Some other things to note is like if you click on a specific piece, we might leave you comments and notes, and this is where you'll be able to see that. For example, we might note you'll love this blouse because you like this color, or we might note that like this item is currently on sale. We might note if there's limited quantities and it's on sale, right? Because that way it's like if you like it, you're going to want to buy it soon because they only have, 3 larges left and it's half off. We might also make some styling notes on here of like what to pair it with, things like that. But basically, this is our chance here to have that kind of communication with you and have notes that are relevant just for you. So this is a sneak peek at what your monthly recommendations are going to look like. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please sign up for our service if you'd like to receive your own customized recommendations just like this. I hope you all enjoyed this behind the scenes look at our personal styling service. If you'd like to try the service out, I'll have the link in the description so you can sign up. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to support our work by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Also, if you've got questions about the service, please drop those in the comments and we'll get right back to you. Thanks for watching, and until next time, dress like you give a damn.